Keith, you probably could take my spot for a game. I hurry up and sleep at us. If I mean,
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team,
yeah,
going
if y'all
into
just
a
waiting for me,
hostile
I'll hurry up and play this
environment,
game.
these fans are ready to knock them off course.
Oh, this stadium hard.
And
I
here's
like
who'll
Utep
kick it
Stadium.
off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Middle Tennessee's offense will get the first swing of the game. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is
Smell
knocked
good.
away, but there is
Yes,
a
God.
flag down. Let's see who it's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down.
Yes, move.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Let's take a look here at Middle Tennessee. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with results of the play. The offense stays on the field. Opening drive, still in their own territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Gets rid of it. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. So Utep's offense will go to work for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And 2 guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
We go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Off the play fake. He'll throw it. Makes the catch. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Crosses the 30. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
We're trying to run the ball on 1st down. There's nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Quarterback making adjustments. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Let's send the tight end in motion. On fourth down, trying to find his man. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. Utep has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Here's a hit. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about Utep. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment. And getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that you know they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that name.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Miners will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot there.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Off play action. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Quarterback gets the first down. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, I'm out of space. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. Ball is spotted on the 6. It'll be first and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Utep has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Powers through the defender. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. The Miners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Caught in the backfield, it's John. Hard running there. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Snagged out of the air. He smashes his way through again. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And the Miners... This second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Handoff from the gun. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. This offense has it with really good field position. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
The play action fake. The sweet feet buy a little time.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
No more room to run as this defense rises up on third down, and now it's fourth down from the 22. Offense in an empty set. Might be changing the route. On fourth down, looking to pass. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. It's complete. And he's still running after the move. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. To the air on second down. Oh, they're after him. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. We're just about ready to start the second half.
Utep 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Utep has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
Card in the backfield. It's John. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Miners are in the hurry-up. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big... happen. Nice decision by the QB.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll try to run for it. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Miners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Utep. Setting up for the extra point and the top.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Quickly out to the tight end. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum, not only of a series, but of a... And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know is this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 4th down, going to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Makes a catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Touchdown, MTSU. And that one will give him the lead.
Yeah, if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. To the air on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Johns. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Miners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Smashes ahead. Off and running. He's at the 10. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 1st down. So the offense gets a little bit closer to the goal line after the penalty. And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep. Slams it ahead. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that. Second down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. There's the pressure. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Indiana is on the wrong end of a steel-toed boot today. This is one of those performances we simply do not see from this program. Embarrassing.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got the quick pass. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. There he goes. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Takes it the other way. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Niners. And they've moved out front here on the 4th.
That is complimentary football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead late in the football game. Now that defense that just gave you a good stop, they need another one for you.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. And it's on the guy behind center to get this offense going. And you can mark that clash as advantage defense. As corners made plays, really the whole secondary has, David.
They have, and this whole defense has. And this QB, man, he's been very ungood. Like, I don't know how else to say. Like, he just hasn't been the guy that he has the potential to be and hasn't put drives together. And this offense has just sputtered, and it's just one of those days they want to forget.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Able to move the chains, and they still have a chance after picking up the 1st down. Looking downfield on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Breaks into the open. Delivers the stiff arm. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory and now threatening to get the score. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They had this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
I'll tell you what, man, this guy bails out. offensive line a lot. We've seen it over and over. Protection isn't always perfect, but he's just got the ability to scramble and just to create and extend plays. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but look at the situation now he's put his offense in. He was able to get a nice chunk of yardage back to make this decision on third down for the play caller a whole lot easier.
So now the opportunity with a touchdown. Touchdown, Blue Raiders! And in the final moments, they've taken...
My bad, y'all. My game almost over.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making...
21-17. I had to step out real quick, but yeah. 48 seconds left. I just gotta stop him.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
Just still out there.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to throw on third down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Down 4 late, they have to convert on fourth down to keep hope alive. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Looking down the middle.
That's GG.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
The week event. Yeah. Oh, why you at 24? Yeah. 16. 16. And he got to play somebody ranked 13. Yeah. You got to play Miami University. A little scary.